Well, I guess I jumped on the trend all the cool kids are doing, but everyone loves tea, so. Disclaimer. None of my opinions are meant to offend or insult any group or their fandom. These are my opinions and I am not using them as a way to hate upon anyone. Even if you don't agree with my opinions, do not start a fight in the comments, let's be respectful. Basing the talent of a group on their sales and YouTube views is honestly pointless. Because both views and sales indicate a larger reach amongst the people and a stronger fandom who is ready to buy numerous number of copies and stream for their groups. Both of which is not wrong, lol, don't attack me, but those are not pointers for measuring talent. I guess if you have proper experts deconstructing the songs thoroughly and reaching an unanimous decision on their talent might work, but even then talent is subjective to each individual emo. Newer K-pop fans should stop discrediting first-gen and second-gen groups. Sure, you may not have been around their peak so you can't appreciate them, however, at the very least respect them instead of downright insulting them as if they've contributed nothing towards the industry and the Hallyu wave. A lot of fans like to make fun of their views like streaming wasn't even huge back in their time and yet they are so known. Just because you haven't heard of them doesn't mean they are irrelevant or worse than your faves, lol. I am at crossroads about the whole fandom name here to support this group, like yeah, why do you have to say which fandom you're from as if your bias group is gonna mind if you don't acknowledge them as your ULT every second, but at the same time, these comments help build friendship amongst fandoms at times, which is just better emo because less fan wars, more peace tbh. I honestly fail to understand the hate on cute concepts. Like they make lots of us happy and we get fun cheerful vibes from it, so why do some act like it's a crime that females dress cute? I agree about grown women acting like children is off-putting, but that's not all there is to cute concepts. Someone literally said I am all for breaking stereotypes that females need to dress and act cute, and I have never encountered such a stereotype like let girls be girls whether they wanna be cute or girl crush. Ugh, okay, so this one gets on my nerves. The whole army here, yay, I found another army. How you doing fam? Comments under a video totally unrelated to the topic of the video, like why would you spam someone's notifications with mentions of your fandom name and blatantly showing that most of you don't really care about the video sucks, especially when the top comment is this. Like I get that you are excited to see fellow armies, but just comment as one normally would about the video and that's it. While I am at it, some of you should get off of your high horses and stop the hate on sexy concepts done by girls, for example DDDEXID or Lip and Hip Hyuna. There is no need to shame girls for reclaiming their sexuality, it's not obscene. It's fine if you don't like the song, but if you like the song and refuse to admit it because it's sexy, what even? As long as the girls themselves are consenting of it, who gives an F? Let them enjoy. A lot of you act as if A. First and second gen groups never lip synced. Or B. Your faves never lip synced. Chances are they most probably have, and while there is nothing wrong in it, emo, C. They are idols, not just singers. They dance and sing at the same time while being in perfect coordination with each other, so props to them regardless of whether they lip sync or not. The hate on Twice for lip syncing is insane. People dig up that one video from 2015 to constant drag them regardless of the fact that each of them is slowly improving and realistically, they are semi-rookies. Just because they lip sync doesn't mean they suck or have no potential. Recently, in Twice Land, they sang live after talking about how they wish to sing live more and show their talents. If you don't like them, it's fine, just don't hate on them. Personally, I dislike it when companies constantly change the lineup of a group or constantly substitute members that left, because with such changes I feel like it gets harder to stand and feel the same affection towards the new group, especially when you were attached to the memories of the previous group. Just because an idol writes their own music, doesn't mean they're automatically a greater artist than one who doesn't. In my opinion, performance is also an art, and writing music does not equate to writing/good/music. Obviously there have been singers who are also great songwriter, for example, Ji-young. However, fans need to stop thinking that an idol is superior for writing their own lyrics if the outcome isn't that great. It's so funny when people get butthurt at rookies getting quick success, for example Idol with Latata, saying that they should face obstacles and hardships before getting famous and successful. It's difficult to debut in a K-pop group, and I'm sure they must have been on hold for quite some time, so let them enjoy the fruits of their hardships from trainee days, lol. Eventually those who are talented will get noticed, or so I hope, but there is no need to hate on rookies for hitting it big. The truth is that GG stans drag other girl groups more than BG stans do. It's evident on Twitter/Instagram, where you have fandoms dragging the groups repeatedly or throwing shade at members, but when someone calls them out, the blame is almost always pinned on BG stans. I want to see more stuff from Holland, because Neverland, while being fairly good, is something I never really went back to. Yet he has so much hype, and rightfully so. I appreciate him coming out about his sexuality and talking about it, which definitely will help reduce the stigma around LGBT in the industry and Korea in general, but everyone behaved as if it was the best debut ever when it was not. I wish to see him develop further as an artist who is not only defined by his sexuality but also by his music. I dislike the back and forward between Sones and Onces about who is the NGG. Both SNSD and Twice put out constant bops, but I don't get why the fans need constant validation on why their fave is the best. Like, isn't it obvious that you will be biased towards whoever you stan? So can we stop with the meaningless fights about who is the nation's girl group? Okay, so I like Ooh Ah. It even is one of my favorite debut songs till date. However, the sexualization of minors in K-pop is so gross. LOA is just an example. I mean, you've got underage girls here singing "Make Me Go Ooh Ah Ooh Ah." And while you may argue that teenagers today do much worse, at least they do it because they want to. However, the same can't be said for this. In the same vein, once the Sunni culture appropriating India occurred, a lot of other similar incidents occurred, and while Stan Twitter raged about it for like a day, it was then forgotten and we all just went on about our lives. However, had it been an issue concerning the larger masses, for example Western social issues, I don't really know how to explain this, there would have been a significantly larger backlash for every such incident. However, since it was Southeast Asia, y'all chose to forget it and move on. At least be equally woke about every issue concerning every group of people from different cultures. Okay, so let's delve back into opinions about music. I still like the tropical house and EDM sound that K-pop has had going on for 2 years now. A lot of people seem to dislike it, but I have enjoyed almost every song that has been released, keeping this trend in mind. Fans don't really seem to understand the industry in my opinion. I remember during Mix 9 or Idol Producer, fans would often complain that the judges were too harsh with their criticism. However, we need to realize that it's better to get criticism pre-debut rather than insults post-debut. Yes, it may be harsh, but really, do you all expect everyone to be nice? To end it on a lighter note, EXO are vocal kings.
그대가 있어서 신께서 주신 내 선물 오늘이 지나면 난 또 어색해할지도 하지만 오늘은 꼭 말하고 싶어 그러니 들어요 The way you cry The way you smile 내겐 얼마나 큰 의미인 걸까 하고픈 말 놓쳐버린 말
Stan talent, Stan Noah. Respect all groups.